Although I never met her, my son would come home and talk about this young woman had a baby. But she has a son that's older than my grandson. His name is Aiden. And Aiden lives with his great-grandmother because the great-grandmother had helped her grandson get custody, and then he ended up running off leaving that baby with his grandmother. So this baby is older than Joyer. He would be 14 right now.
So she has another child older than your grandson?
Yeah, I met Aiden. I met him when he was little. Wait, so Aiden is Andrea's older? His name is Aiden Montgomery.
So you got that's
Andrea's oldest son?
Grand Rising Loungers. I hope everybody is doing as great as I am today. Listen, guys, I have a very disturbing video that I'm going to have to do this morning. I told Eyes I would go ahead and replay this video and do some commentary on this video, okay? I'm also going to show you guys when I actually did do a response video to this video that you guys are about to hear, okay? This video is very, very disturbing to my spirit, okay, because I'm just hurt and disgusted that somebody would lie on my family the way this woman did, okay? And I thank God at the same time that we have this on record, okay? And we have proof of this and evidence of this woman and this demonic woman talking the way that she did about my kids, okay? And that is why I am gunning for her like I am, okay? Because like I said, every time you tell a lie on me, I can tell the truth about you, okay? Everything that you've said about me is actually the truth about you, okay? And we're going to get into that this morning. I want to get this out of the way. This is why I'm doing this early, because after this, I want to take a cleansing from this, and I don't want this in my spirit for the rest of the day. You understand? So, but I am going to talk about this, and I'm going to make record of this on my channel for legal purposes. And so you guys can hear why I'm coming for this bitch the way that I am. I don't care how anybody feels about that for this particular reason, okay? See, she has a history of saying things, right? Saying horrible, horrible, demonic things about people, and then take it down as if she never said it, and then pretend as if she never said it. And that, ma'am, is where you fucked up, okay? See, when you came over here and fucked with this sector, all right, people actually record the things you say, okay? There is always somebody capturing a video, capturing something we've said, capturing something we did on a panel. There's somebody always doing that. You don't get to get away with that around here, okay? Somebody has captured your words. And so now we are going to replay your bullshit, okay? And, you know, like I said, it's not so much necessarily about the court of public opinion. It's for legal purposes, okay? Because of the recent videos that I have made about you, proving facts about you, right? And proving, you know, that you're a liar, a scammer, and everything else, right? You know, now you're trying to say that I am, you know, doing the same thing you said about Daryl Moore and about, let me see your transcript, that we are stalking you, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm keeping legal record of everything that you have done, everything that you have said that has led up to this point and led up to where we are now. Let's go ahead and get into it, loungers. I truly appreciate everybody for being in the building. Make sure that you guys do hit the like button on the way in. And let's go ahead and get into these hot topics. What's up, Stephanie? I appreciate you being in the building. Shout out to Dan My Opinion. I appreciate you as well. You said, let's get it. Ray Triggs, bestie, I appreciate you. You said, great way to start my morning. Yes, sir. You said, Fabu, tat, tat, tat it up, okay? With Aiden, honey. Okay, we all gonna get a tattoo of Aiden on our arm, right? She takes child victimization so lightly. She's so flippant and thinks it's humorous, it seems. I think that's part of why she can continuously claim she's a victim. She doesn't take it seriously. Exactly. It's amazing, right? Absolutely amazing. Guys, I really hate to play this, right? Because I'm just so disturbed. I really, really, really have a true, love and true emotions over my kids. Okay. Like I don't know. There's probably nobody else in the world that I would fight this hard over, right? But over my children, right? Because everybody else, to me, I feel like they can kind of handle themselves. You know what I mean? They're grown and they're adults or whatever, and they can handle themselves, And even though my kids are grown and adults and they can handle themselves too, they're still my babies. Like I still protect them with everything in me. You understand? Like I will die for my kids. I will go like out of here for them. You understand? Like I really will. And it really, really disturbs me if somebody has attempted to hurt them or somebody has attempted to come for them. It disturbs my spirit. Like it disturbs my soul, y'all. Okay. So I'm going to get this out of the way and just do this commentary here. And then we'll move on from this part of the vixen because I can't take this, this part right here. I can't handle. It really disturbs me. So I don't want to talk about this particular part of this anymore. And I hate to play it because every time I hear it, it really sickens me. But we're going to play it anyway. We're going to go ahead and be brave and play it anyway. Because I really want you guys to hear why I'm so disturbed. Shout out to Eyes for capturing this. Let's go ahead and get into this, guys. It's coming on now.
I would be happy to go to court with you. I would love to sit in a fucking court with no dumbass. Ain't you avoiding federal processing service for another case anyway? Whoever the fuck is trying to serve that bitch, email me at breakingtheculture.silence@gmail.com. Give me the documents. I'll serve the bitch for you. Now what, ho? And I got that exact location, bitch, because you signed into my motherfucking Instagram, and when you do, it shows your fucking exact pinpoint. Stupid bitch. Now run that shit. Now keep going live and talking shit. Say something else about my alleged missing motherfucking kids, bitch. And now I'm protective of them. Since you keep talking about, now they my kids, bitch. And I miss them. And I want them back. So that they not sitting in padded rooms like you, ho. You and your motherfucking kids running around fucking knocking heads against the fucking padded walls because you screaming and hollering at some motherfucking baby. All day, all night.
I don't even know what she's talking about.
Online. Imagine what you're doing to them motherfucking babies in that house. You got your motherfucking nerve. You a welfare bitch. Got the motherfucking nerve to talk about somebody parenting. At least my kids can grow up and say my mama was never on welfare.
No, but your kids can grow up and say that they don't know you, bitch. My motherfucking kids know their mother. You understand? They go to bat for their mom. They love their mom. They in my life. I'm in their life. You don't know what it's like to love a child the way I do, bitch. You have no idea how much I care for all 6 of them. All of them. You have no idea what that's like because you are a demon. You don't know what it's like to love a child. The same way, like you said in these text messages, you don't even believe in love, right? Mm-hmm. That's what you said. That's how you feel. You don't understand the pain that you have put your own children through, Aiden and Michael, and how they don't even know their mother. They know about their mother, but they don't know their mother. And you have the nerve to say, yeah, my alleged kids, the one that allegedly is tattooed on your fucking arm, bitch, the one whose grandmother has spoken about both of your kids, and now you want them back? Now you miss them because I'm fucking talking about them, bitch? Because it hurts me that a mother would abandon her children and then have the nerve to open her demonic, nasty bitch mouth and put my kids' names in your mouth and speak on my children. No, bitch, I yell at you. I put bitches like you in your motherfucking place on these motherfucking YouTube streets, and I would damn sure do it in real life too. There's no fear in my heart for none of you bitches, especially bitches like you. So I treat you most different than anybody in my family and my children particularly. I have a love for them that is like no other. So they are not abused and mistreated like your children. Do you understand? So you need to educate yourself on mental illness, how that may come about, how trauma from whatever happened in their life may affect them later while you're talking about it. Because that's what happened to my son. He was not abused by his mother or his father, but he most definitely went through a situation that we were not aware of until he became an adult and he told us. I shared a portion of that with you, but I didn't tell you anything about the trauma he experienced. So you're making shit up. And then you're using that against an innocent person who has nothing to do with any of this and who never did anything to you. You haven't even met my son or my daughter, who, by the way, is an adult, while you're talking about her in this video. I can't even play it, guys. Like, I can't. I want to play it, but I can't. Because it just really bothers me that much. It really bothers me that much. My daughter came to me last year, guys, when me and Breakin were still cool. And shout out to Chat Lives. I appreciate that video. Sometimes you got to hear yourself from a year ago, right? On how you felt. But either way, my daughter came to me last year after she graduated high school. And shout out to my baby. She's got home from work. And she says, Mom, I need to go to Walgreens. That's what she told me, right? Because she had been messing around with her boyfriend. And they slipped up. Okay. and she wanted to make sure that she did not get pregnant. So I was on the phone with Breaking when my daughter was telling me this, right? And I thought that was great. I thought I praised her and commended her for, I commended her for that. I thought that that was very responsible of my 18-year-old. She'll be 19 next month. Thought that was very responsible of her to, know that she made a mistake, and that she didn't want to get pregnant. So I took her to Walgreens. Like I said, me and Breaking was on the phone. So that's how Breaking knows that story. But she tried to turn it around in this video. I can't play this video anymore. I'm going to just put a link to it in the description box. Y'all can go and listen to it. She tried to say in this video that I allow my daughter to be fucking old grown men. My minor child to be fucking grown men and getting pregnant by grown men and all this crap. And I'm like, what? Like, you're just taking a story, a half of a story and a portion of it and just making it into something else. Just saying this crazy shit about my kids. And so, you know what? Here we go. This video that you made was a quote unquote response video to me, which was also my video was a response to you. My video that you're talking about was a response to you of me telling you, keep my name out your mouth. Stop running around from sector to sector, lying on me for no reason at all. Stop going back and forth to Conscious TV and all these other places, telling these people that I'm a prostitute, that I'm a hoe, that I'm sleeping with all these clients of yours, that I'm sucking people's dicks in dungeons and shit. Stop telling this fucking story on me. And go and play with your long lost kids. That is what I said. And that was a fact. You need to leave me and the internet alone, and you need to go get in the lives of Aiden and Michael. That's what you need to do, bitch. You need to go get help in a padded room, right? And then you need to get your shit together enough so you can get into the lives of your fucking kids, so they don't end up in a padded room from trauma, from their mother not being in their life, you being the fucking trauma. That's what I said. And this bitch responded with that. And so now, bitch, you're being dragged. I'm dragging the shit out of you for disrespecting my kids like you fucking did. And for disrespecting your kids as well, bitch. The same alleged kids that you're talking about in this video, that video didn't age well for you, did it? I told you I know your fucking tea. I told you, leave me alone. I've been warned you to leave me alone. And you wanted to keep coming and keep clapping and keep talking shit and keep coming fucking back. And that is why I have all your tea in these YouTube streets. That's why I have all your shit up here for everyone to see. I don't have a problem showing your business to everybody because I'm sick of your shit. What you're not going to do is keep lying on me when I can tell the fucking truth about you, ho. Stop playing with me. What I won't do is tolerate this shit from you any fucking more. I suggest you leave me the fuck alone. If you don't really want a problem. Now, tonight, you're supposed to be live. And you're supposed to be talking about this alleged legal woes that I'm supposed to be facing now because of your fuck shit, right? Because of your lies. I'm not the fuck afraid of you, Andrea, okay, at all. I'll be waiting tonight with a live reaction to your show. Me and the loungers will be right here. And we'll be watching and laughing at your ass. We're going to make it light and fun tonight after I cleanse and get this nastiness out of my soul. I just can't even play the rest of this video. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. I wish that I could. I wish that I can share this with you guys. And I wish that we can, comment on it and discuss it and break it down. But I just fucking can't. Because it really fucking hurts. Because I would never hurt my children. Ever. I protect them with everything, like in my soul. With everything. And this is why. This is why I am fighting you so hard. I promise, I've had beef with other bitches in this sector. You understand? I've had beef with other chicks. I've gone back and forth with me and mines. I've gone back and forth with Carrie Ann. But neither one of them bitches ever talked about my kids, Joe. If they did, I never heard it. Don't let me hear it either. Because I would drag them the same motherfucking way. The same way. But I never heard them talk about my kids. They can talk about me all day. All fucking day. I'll make a joke out of it my damn self. I've done that. But I've joked about them, talked shit about them. I've done that. Kids are off limits. And it's not, because I'm not talking about your kids. I never said anything about Aiden or Michael. I know what they look like and everything. Only thing I said about Michael is he looked like you. He looked just like you. Just like you. But other than that, I've never talked about your children and their conditions. I've never talked about anything concerning them. I've talked about you as a mom and how dare you deny them. How dare you pretend they don't exist. That's what I've done. There's a difference. And again, neither one of them and nobody else that I know of has ever come for my kids. Not that I know of. Not that I've heard. But you, bitch, you have done this more than once. There's more clips coming. Eyes has a handful of fucking clips for you, bitch. A whole lot of fucking shit that you have erased and taken down, right? Because that's your history. That's your MO. To talk a whole bunch of shit and say a whole bunch of stuff and then take it down. Because you a bitch. Because you a pussy. And you can't stand on anything you say because you know what you're saying is lies. That's why you take your shit down. Because you can't stand on it. But somebody is always here to capture everything you say and everything you do. So there's more. Whatever the ones are that I can deal with and I can stomach is what I will analyze and go over. And I'm telling you guys, I tried. I really did. I was going to do this yesterday. But it disturbed me so bad. Like, I was just like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not. I'm removing myself from that. I went and cleansed, and I just didn't deal with that at all. And I actually was I was anticipating not even doing this one this morning. Like I didn't even want to, because I don't want to hear this. You know, this is horrible. This is demonic. It's satanic. I don't want to hear this shit. It's too much. And you know, I just don't want to be that disturbed by this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. So I'm not gonna put this in my spirit. I'm not gonna do it. But we will laugh and joke with this bitch tonight. You know, we will definitely do that shit tonight. But when it comes to this, just understand. I want you guys to understand, right? Why I'm so disturbed. And for legal purposes, I will just put a link to it in my description box, right? Also, I can have that video subpoenaed if I needed to, you know. So, but shout out to Eyes for having it, right? And for having that in the chamber, and having several other ones in the chamber as well, because there's just so much that this girl has said and done. So much, y'all. She's even forgotten the shit that she has said. You know, she can't go back on the shit that she has said. This girl is so weird and so demonic. She don't even remember and realize the shit that she has said. Yeah. So when her and Danny go live tonight and talk, right? I hope Danny also watches these videos and the Vixen Chronicles and understands what's really been going on with breaking the culture on these YouTube streets before he comes for me. But I'll be waiting for Danny and for motherfucking breaking in these courts. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. Like, I haven't gotten any paperwork. So far, my attorney here hasn't gotten anything either. Okay. Nobody has gotten anything from y'all. Like, y'all attorney ain't shit, because I don't know what the fuck is going on. We haven't received a damn thing. Okay. But I'm going to need you to start doing that, you know. Go actually filing a case, you know. Let me look that up too. I can look up Daniel Stark too. Let's do that too, guys. We'll go ahead and go to the courts here in Delaware. Okay. Let me remove the banner so you guys will be able to see as well. We'll go ahead and go to Delaware courts real quick. Share my screen. All right, guys. Let's do the civil case searches again. Access Court Connect. Everybody hit the like button on the way in. All right, and then we're going to go search by name. We're going to accept. And let's go with Garrison first. Andrea, right? Because she was the one that claims that she is taking legal action against me. Still no records found here in the state of Delaware for her. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to Daniel Stark. Okay. Because that's his name. Okay. Let's see if he has anything against T. Pre in the state of Delaware. Okay. Let's see. No records found. Okay. Guys. I think it's pretty safe to say, you know, that neither one of these motherfuckers have any type of motherfucking cases against the Pre at this point. Okay. So yeah, there's still nothing going on, you know, in any of this bullshit. So Breakin', I'm gonna need you to just stop lying, sis. Okay. Just cut the shit. Just stop your shit. Okay. I'm definitely gonna need you to do that at this point, because you're lying. Okay. There's no cases. There's no none of that. Anybody can say they filed a police report, you know, so what? You know, we're going to need something that we can actually tangibly see and tangibly do something about. Okay. I don't give a fuck about your friends and because you have friends that actually lie for you. You have friends that, you know, take videos and pictures and stuff of people and Photoshop shit and all kinds of shit. So Why would I believe anything you say? Real shit. Who's to say it would be even Danny that's on the phone tonight? It would probably be one of her friends, right? Acting like Danny on behalf of her, because that's how much this bitch lies. That's how treacherous this bitch is. So I'm not doing that with you, girl. Tonight, though, we'll be back, guys, and we'll definitely get into this tonight with her. Even we'll see if she actually goes live. If she does, we're going to go ahead and do a watch party on it. If she doesn't, we're still going to go live and talk shit, and just do what we do. But yeah, that's just what it is. I personally, I'm telling you guys, I planned on doing this video this morning and trying to get through it and trying to analyze some of the things that she said. Oh, God, man. It's just not easy for me to deal with. It is not. I'm only like a minute into the video and I just get emotional. You know what? Let's just try, because I know you guys do want to hear it. I know you guys want to hear this. So, all right, guys, let's just try it. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it.
At least my kids could grow up and say, my mama ain't never had us in a fucking padded room.
They just don't know.
My kids can say, my mama ain't never.
I think Eyes paused it. Hold on a second.
Okay, so we got to go back for a second because it was a lot.
You got the nerve to be talking about somebody ugly. Bitch, that motherfucking wig don't even fucking look like that ain't even a fucking lace front, bitch. You walk around with a fucking Tyler Perry wig on top of you. Looking like you the fucking came out of some fucking horror movie from the old school Harlem. Dirty ass bitch.
She just had a whole lot to say.
Say something else about my parenting, bitch. Go hug your motherfucking son while he's sitting in the fucking padded room shaking and knocking his head against the wall because this mama always fucking hollering and screaming and drooling on herself.
You hear this bitch, y'all?
Bitch. Now hit that motherfucking link since you got all that goddamn mouth.
Now, mind y'all, she said hit the link in the middle of the night, y'all, when me and my son and everybody else were asleep. In the middle of the night, she's doing all this, asking me to hit the link. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Like, I wasn't there. I wasn't listening to this shit. I didn't even know what she was talking about. I didn't hear this shit until somebody sent it to me.
Bitch. And I'm going to keep calling you a bitch. And you want to call me a prostitute, but you over here filling out forms time about you would let a sub come in your mouth and you would drink it. Bitch, call the police, because I get the police this whole motherfucking link and send them right to your goddamn door.
Now, mind y'all, she asked me to send her this kink list so that the dungeon would be aware of the kind of kinks that I'm into. Not that I would do these things with anybody, but literally that I was, the kind of kinks I'm into. That was it, guys. And I showed you guys this list. It had nothing to do with subs, what I would do with subs. It was what I would do with a partner. And that's exactly what the paperwork said. So whatever she showed y'all, because I don't know. I still don't know to this day. I never got that video of where she was showing y'all this kink list. I don't know what that kink list said on her end. I just know what it says on my end. And I proved it when I showed you guys. And I showed you guys how I got it, where I got it from, how she sent it to me. And then I, sent it back to her, with everything that I said I would, that I'm into with a partner of mine, not one of her clients. It didn't say anything like that. It wasn't talking about a client or any of that shit. But this was her trying to set me up, on some bullshit so she can lie on me later. And I to this day, I don't know why she wanted to do that, other than the fact that she was trying to do it on behalf of AAS. That's the only reason, right? Shit, she don't have no other reason. Now, let's talk about this illegal shit where she claimed I was a prostitute and I was doing this stuff in this dungeon, right? But yet this is her client and she works in the dungeon. And she just said niggers.
Hold on.
Didn't she just say the word niggers? She didn't say niggas. She said niggers. We're going to go ahead and rewind this real quick because I want y'all to hear what she just said. Let's go ahead and go back. Oh, yeah, Breaker. You can't get out of this today, honey. What you got to say about this, Pistol P, Pussy P? You got something to say about this? You okay with breaking, calling us niggers too? You comfortable? Let's see what you say. Shout out to Muslim. Hold on 1 second, y'all. We're going to back this up just a bit.
And I'm going to keep calling you a bitch. And you want to call me a prostitute, but you over here filling out forms time about some you would let a sub come in your mouth and you would drink it. Bitch, call the police, because I get the police this whole motherfucking link and send them right to your goddamn door. Because prostitution is illegal. Nasty ass bitch. You over here guzzling dick and cum from niggas you don't.
From niggers. You don't. You're up here guzzling dick and guzzling cum from niggers. Did y'all hear that? Or did y'all not? Did y'all need me to rewind that again? We're going to go ahead and rewind that one more time. We're going to rewind that one more time.
Filling out forms time about some you would let a sub come in your mouth and you would drink it. Bitch, call the police, because I get the police this whole motherfucking link and send them right to your goddamn door. Because prostitution is illegal. Nasty ass bitch. You over here guzzling dick and cum from niggas you don't.
Hold on, y'all.
So, now you using the word too in the middle of the night and then taking the video down. That was clearly an ER, a hard ER behind that niggers. Amazing, honey, what you hear in the middle of the night from these hoes.
She said prostitution is legal, but putting tampons in people.
Y'all heard it too, right? Yep. Thank you.
Bitch.
Hold on, we're not done.
Fucking hit this link.
Back and I'm gonna put some little music. Shit, man.
Try to fast forward a little bit through eyes
God,
talking.
you so petty.
That ended with an ER with a hard R, right? Yes, ma'am.
Leave me the fuck alone. But
Hey,
now
Amma.
you want to be big and bad and tough.
Hey,
Go collect that motherfucking welfare check, stupid ass bitch.
I wish I could get a welfare
Don't
check
make me
though, by
send
the
you
way.
motherfucking links to the banking licensing board, ho.
I wish I could get
I told you to stop.
You told me to stop what? I told you to
You
stop.
over here trying to come up with scenarios and things because everybody's dragging that ass left and right.
So far, guys, have what I've said been true? Or am I lying? So far, have I come up with scenarios? Or has everything panned out to be fact? I mean, have I lied yet? Have I lied yet on this woman? So far, she has been lying on me. She's been lying on my kids, right? But everything I've been saying has been the truth. I've been showing y'all, not only just saying it, but I've been showing you the evidence of what I'm saying, right? I have not yet shown y'all things that I can't substantiate. And I still have more. I got much more.
I'm not the one.
Clearly, you are.
You can talk all this going live. Make 1,000 fucking lives, bitch. And you can motherfucking hit this link. This link is for you. Since you got all that motherfucking mouth.
In the middle of the night?
Hit it. Better yet, put the cops on the motherfucking link. Let them hit the shit. Tell them to come get me. I'm waiting. Because, bitch, I'm waiting. Oh, I can't. I wish you motherfucking would.
She talks so much shit. She be going back and forth between talking in Cincinnati and
else can hit the link too.
talking in New Jersey and
I'm waiting on the
talking in White Girl.
Let me say hi to y'all in this chat. This bitch got me on tip. I don't like this hoe. She a punk ass bitch. What's up, Pastor? What's up, Ray? What's up, Spotto? What's up, LC? What's up, Liz? Why you online?
Ray, I'm like, what? Yo, let me tell you something. My electric bill is $500 a month alone. You understand? Like, what the fuck type money am I going to get from SSI or TANF that is going to pay for that? Like, are you kidding me? Yeah. Fuck the everything else, okay? Fuck all the insurance and the actual bills I pay and all that shit. Like, how am I living off of this kind of money? Like, girl, I wish it was that easy in life. Shit. I wish it was that easy. God damn. Girl, like
and I can take you to court too, bitch, for talking about some I got kids running around that I don't have. Talking about some I got kids running around that I don't know and that I don't take care of. Bitch, that's called slander and liable because you wrote it and you said it, ho. Now run with another narrative that you don't know the truth about, you dumbass bitch. I find it even more funny that everybody can find these kids but me, diapers, and Dan. We can't find the kids, but you can find the kids that I don't take care of and that I don't know and that blah, blah, blah. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. But let's talk about the fact that your baby tried to kill himself and ended up in a fucking 5150 hole because she was hollering and screaming at him. And that's your words. And you text that to me too, bitch.
Please show me that.
Slander and shit, that either. Bitch, you said that to me and you texted.
Yeah, I would love for you, please. Now the burden of proof is on you, bitch. Okay. I would love for you to show that I text you, my son is trying to kill himself because I was yelling at him and I was screaming at him. And now he's in a 5150 because I was yelling and screaming at him and he was trying to kill himself. Please show those text messages. Please show. So I can really, really drag your ass in, bitch, because you know goddamn well I never text you no shit like that. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, but how did that work out for you, bitch? That didn't end well with that video right there and this shit right here with Michael and with Aiden, okay? That did not end very good for you, okay? Like, that didn't come, hey, Amma, that did not come out well for you at all, ma'am, okay? Yes, these kids exist. Aiden and Michael exist, ma'am. Okay. Yes. I don't know if Danny can't find them and if social services can't find them. What girl, the kids exist. They exist. And guess what? You can't even pay $110 a month in child support for Michael. Why the fuck would I take you to court for anything? Literally, you're broke, bitch. Okay. You cannot even pay and keep up with $110 a month in child support. What the fuck I look like taking you to court? But you can take me to court. And then we're going to go ahead and countersue and pull out all your bullshit. Yeah. But no, bitch. I refuse to go and waste my energy and time taking a dusty, broke bitch like you to court, okay? When, like I said, you can't even pay your son's child support, okay? You can't even pay $110 a month for your son, Michael. Yeah. Like you keep claiming they don't exist, like you did in this video. But now we know they exist. Let's play that again, okay? Yeah, let's remember Michael and Aiden, okay? Let's remember them.
Although I never met her, my son would come home and talk about this young woman had a baby. But she has a son that's older than my grandson. His name is Aiden. And Aiden lives with his great-grandmother because the great-grandmother had helped her grandson get custody, and then he ended up running off leaving that baby with his grandmother. So this baby is older than Junior. He would be 14 right now.
So she has another child older than your grandson?
Yeah, I met Aiden. I met him when he was little.
Wait, so Aiden is Andrea's older?
His name is Aiden Montgomery.
So you got
that's Andrea's older son?
Now let's replay what this bitch just said about her kids. Let's replay what Drea just said about her kids. Hold on. We're going to go ahead and go back. That she claimed we all lying on her, right? Everybody lying I'm breaking.
What's up, Bottle? What's up, LC? What's up, Liz?
All
Like,
y'all
you
out there
find
fucking with this
shit.
dusty
You need to
bitch.
be worried about your son's mental health. Get him together. Find out if your daughter actually pregnant or not by that grown ass man, bitch.
Mind you, she 18 and he 18. Grown ass man.
And I can take you to court too, bitch, for talking about some I got kids running around that I don't have. Talking about some I got kids running around that I don't know and that I don't take care of. Bitch, that's called slander and liable because you wrote it and you said it, ho. Now run with another narrative that you don't know the truth about, dumbass bitch. I find it even more funny that everybody can find these kids but me, diapers, and Dan. We can't find the kids, but you can find the kids that I don't take care of and that I don't know and that blah, blah, blah. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. But let's talk about the fact that your baby...
Although I never met her, my son will come home and talk about this young woman and a baby. But she has a son that's older than my grandson. His name is Aiden. And Aiden lives with his great-grandmother because the great-grandmother had helped her grandson get custody, and then he ended up running off leaving that baby with his grandmother. So this baby is older than Junior. He would be about 14 right now.
So she has another child older than your grandson?
Yeah, I met Aiden. I met him when he was little.
Wait, so Aiden is Andrea's older?
His name is Aiden Montgomery.
So you got that's
So that's Andrea's older son?
So, bitch, who's lying? Who is lying about your kids? The only thing I did was tell you, while you're lying about me, I can actually tell the truth about you. So I want you to leave me alone. I told you that. And you wanted to pop fly and talk shit and be out here with the trolls and boom and bam, I'm that bitch and yeah, I'm that bitch, right? And still be talking shit and calling me hoes and calling me bitches and you can fuck me up and you can do this and I'm supposed to be scared of you and all this shit, right? I told you, kindly told you to leave me the fuck alone. I know my temperament. I understand my temperament. My family also does. Understands my temperament. My peoples, my friends, my club, they all understand my temperament. They know just how far to push me, right? They know how far to go. And they know to tell, they warn other motherfuckers, look, I wouldn't do that, right? Motherfuckers don't call me for no bullshit. You understand? They call me and they get in touch with me. Yeah, they know it's about some business. You understand me? Because I'm not about that motherfucking bullshit. If you call me and it's some fuck shit going on and you call me, there's a reason you're calling me, okay? Because I'm going to go all the way the fuck in on that situation. Do you understand? And I'm not going to stop until I'm satisfied with it. That's how I am. I've always been that way since I was a kid. Always been this way. I'm a fucking bull. I'm a Taurus. This is my nature, okay? They usually leave me out of it because of my temperament, because of how far I will go, okay? Unless they actually need me in the situation, then they're going to call. And when they call me, I'm coming. And I'm about that life. Okay? Yeah. I remember one time my daughter, right, had to call me over a situation. And she called me because she knew I was coming. You understand? She didn't want to call me at first because it involved another family member. But she knew she had to call me because calling me was going to get it fucking done. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. You understand? When I get called, when somebody calls me and involves me in it, it's a problem. That's me. That is my nature. I warned you to leave me alone. I did. Because I knew I was going to go in on your ass. And I wouldn't give a fuck how you feel. I wouldn't care if you decided I wouldn't give a fuck what happened. I don't care. Because that's how much I despise you at this point. So I don't give a fuck how this affects you at all. At all. I don't care. I'm seeing red. I told you to leave me alone. And you didn't want to. So what I said was, okay, play with your long lost kids and leave me alone. I started dropping a little bit of gems. And you wanted to go harder and go in and go further and go further. And so I told you again, shout out, peace to the gods, because a long time ago, I just would have went in from the rip. Okay, I just would have just went right the fuck in. But I finally got my temperament a little bit better, a little bit under wraps. You understand what I'm saying? Finally got that together. A little bit. So, but you wanted to keep going. You wanted to keep going. You went to Pills channel. You went to Poison. You went to all kinds of channels and hopping on the panel just to talk about me. They talking about something completely different. Not even talking about me or anything. And you just bring me up. And nobody's talking about that. Nobody even mentions it. Nobody, they even just let you talk. They don't even say anything. They don't even respond to you. They even try to change the subject, and then you turn around and start bringing me up again. You did this for at least 2 or 3 months. And then finally, I started digging in your ass. Okay? And then I let up off of you again. I let up off of you, and you went away a little bit, and then you started coming back again and talking shit, and you still want to fight. I think you thought that I just only knew what Daryl Moore had on his YouTube channel. I think you thought that that's all I knew. And I had told you, bitch, I got your tea. Like, I have real tea on you, bitch. Like, I really need you to leave me alone. I don't think you realize, and I don't think you still realize how much tea I got. I think you're starting to catch on with the Vixen Chronicles and all the shit that, I'm spilling about you. I think you're starting to catch on. But I don't think you really, really know just how much of your shit I got. I don't think you know. So, I'm going to tell you again, right? I got a lot of shit on you, bitch. I got more shit than you would ever imagine. I probably got shit on you that you don't even remember about yourself. Like, I've got to bring it up and put it up here on the the Summer Jam screen, and you'll be like, oh shit, I ain't even remember I said that shit to that nigga. Like, oh shit, I don't even remember I said this shit. Like, damn. Oh, that's where them panties went. Oh, that's who got this. Oh, like, I gotta remind you of your past, okay? You have been living this fake fucking lifestyle online with everybody pretending that you're this great motherfucking model who has 0 fucking credits from any modeling agencies. Nobody is backing that you're an actual model, by the way. Mm-hmm. No. Models have like agencies that back them and say, yeah, this is a real model. You don't have that. And I double dare you to show us that you do. Double dare you to show us that you do. I would love for you to show us that you do. Having some fake ass photographer who's fucking you does not make you a model. Okay? Just to let you know. Fucking your photographer does not make you a model. Okay? Putting on some funky ass, ugly ass makeup from 1980 without anybody actually beating your face and making you really look like a model, giving you that model look, right? Doing your hair, You understand? Like actually modeling, you're not doing that. You may have a couple of pictures here and there where you've done some modeling, but that does not make you an actual model. Okay? Show us where you're a model and who is actually who gave you those credentials. Show us that. We'll wait for that. We'll wait for those receipts as well. Okay? We've been waiting for a lot of receipts from you. But either way, honey, I got so much of your shit. I have so much tea on you breaking the culture, honey. I have real life shit that you can't deny, that you can't refute, that you can't just say, I'm just saying out of my mouth. Because at this time, when you made that video, I wasn't dropping this information. I wasn't dropping this tea. The sector wasn't aware of all of this. Some people were. There was a couple of people that were. They weren't even aware of all of this, though. They were only aware of a few things, right? But I'm aware of way more than most people in this sector are, okay? And I have so much of your tea, honey. I don't think you really want to fuck with me. I don't. But you can keep fucking with me, You can keep on doing it. Keep on keeping on if that's what you want to do, right? But this is why, people. This video right here is why. This and a combination of her being back and forth between different people's panels and all this other stuff and talking this same cash money shit that she's talking about my kids, about me, about this, about prostitution and all this shit. This is why I am digging in that bitch's motherfucking ass, yo. This is why, y'all. Okay? And I know motherfucking well anybody else would do the same goddamn thing. I know y'all would. But that's why. And yeah, when I'm done is when I'll be done. Okay? Like I said, people don't call me unless they really need that work done. You understand? They need something done. Okay? Yeah, they don't call me because my temperament is that way. You understand? Yeah. I'm not going to be done until I'm done. Period. So leave me the fuck alone. Just let me be. Let me live my good life. I'll be living my best life. I'll be chilling. You know what I mean? Just doing my little weed or whatever. And I'll be chilling. Leave me alone. Don't fucking bother me. You start bothering me. You start poking me. I'm going to fight you fucking back. I'm going to whoop your fucking ass. Leave me the fuck alone. Period. You want to keep poking and poking and poking? This is why you're getting fucked up out here. Because of videos like that and the other clips that Eyes got. Shout out to her. I can't thank her enough for that. Let me get back into these comments, guys. I really appreciate all of you and all of y'all's support out here. Truly appreciate everybody. Let me see what y'all saying. Y'all funny. All right. All right. Clark says, oh, okay. Let me go back up a little bit more. Okay. Muslim, you said, hey, the Black Lounge Divine. I appreciate you. And I appreciate all of y'all's support, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is not easy for me at all. And I told y'all I'm not taking any pleasure in doing this, right? I'm only just documenting everything that I've been through. I'm also documenting this for the future in case anybody else has to deal with this bitch, right? That they'll actually know what they're getting into, fucking with her. You said, great morning to everyone. You said, hey, Miss T. Pre. You say, Clark, good morning. You say, you got this, T. Pre. I do. Thank you. And I appreciate that. You say, hey to Triggs. You say, hey to Muslim. You say, Grand Rising. Hey, Carla Martin. You say, Grand Rising, Miss T. Pre. I have said before, and I will say it again, I really hate this for you. I completely understand how your protection of your children is set up. Peace, sis. Thank you. Because I really, really, really do have, it just makes me heavy. It really does, because everything stops for them. The whole world in my life stops for them. It does. Shit. It really does. Y'all have no idea. He said, thank y'all. I appreciate all the love, guys. Really do. He said, good morning, sis. He said, peace to our day, brother. Yes, peace today, guys. I'm going to go take a spiritual bath after this video and everything because I really want to be cleansed from this. You said, don't play it, T-Pre. Okay, so I'm not going to play anymore. I appreciate that, you saying that, but I didn't hear you say that at first. So I'm not going to play any more of it because it is disturbing. It's just demonic and disgusting. You said, I was cool with Palmer once, We all make mistakes, okay? Word. He said, hell yeah, it is. That's incredibly grown up. She took control of the situation instead of just letting whatever happens happen. Mm-hmm. He said, Black Lounge Divine, your comment, woo child, that didn't age well, had me. It didn't. It didn't. You said, we going to jail, honey. You said, we getting processed, okay? He said, the most important thing is that your children know that you love them and that you will never hurt them. And that's the beauty of our relationship, you know, that they are aware, you know. It just hurts to hear anything like that because I would never even think of even being that way with my kids. And the fact that I shared, you know, parts of those stories to her, right? You know, and there's things that she shared with me about Ishmael and Malia, right? That I would never tell you guys. I'll tell you guys one thing. I know that Ishmael said that break-in, I may have told you guys this already, but I know that Ishmael definitely said that Breakin was drunk as fuck one day. And actually, she told me this. And then Ishmael ended up saying, yeah, this is true. Breakin was really, really extra drunk. And she had had the two kids with her in New York City. And they were lost. She didn't know where she was. She was crying and all fucked up and shit and screaming and carrying on. And Ishmael had to take her phone and call Danny so Danny can come and get them. And because they didn't know where they were. And he, you know, Malia was crying and Ishmael was crying and Breakin was crying and drunk and falling all over the place and carrying on. And Danny had to come pick them up. Mm-hmm. She said she felt so bad for doing that. She was telling me that. She felt so bad for doing that. And I just remember looking at her like really sideways, like, what? And then, you know, Ishmael, when we got back to Ishmael ended up saying, yeah, that really happened. Yeah. And he was like, yeah. And he was just kind of looking at her too, just like, yeah, like he was disgusted with the story. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't denying it, but he was looking at her like she was acting like it was funny. You know what I'm saying? And he was not laughing. He wasn't amused by the story at all. Okay. And neither was I. I was just like, wow, you know, that's crazy. I would not have told somebody that, you know, that was visiting my house for the first time. That would not be a story I'd be telling, right? But that's what she told me. You know, so that's one thing. Also, I remember Malia, she was trying to comb, Malia was doing her hair because they were going somewhere. We were taking Malia to Jersey. She did an interview with the guy too. It was a guy that wrote this book. The book is really boring. I didn't like the book anyway, so that's why I didn't really care about doing the interview. But either way, she had took her daughter to Jersey, well, to another part of Jersey, to go meet up with one of her friends, right? So she was trying to get her hair done. And Malia was trying to put her hair up and stuff. And Breakin was like, no, you got to get it all the way combed through. You got to comb it all the way through because you're going to somebody's house. And so Malia didn't want to comb it. And I realized why. And it was because, and she was crying, like Breakin was trying to comb her hair. She wasn't like roughly combing. I'm not going to act like she was doing that because she wasn't. She was just trying to comb this baby's hair out. But this baby's hair was so matted and tangled, y'all. It was bad. Like it was knotty, matted up, tangled, like that bad, all in the middle and like everything. Like you can tell her hair hadn't been combed in days. You understand what I'm saying? Like days. Okay. And she has pretty fine hair. It's not like her hair is like, you know, like a nappy texture. It's not. Okay. She has a really good, really soft grade of curly hair. Right. But it's not natty. It's not, you know, like either way, it shouldn't have been like that. Okay. It should not have been that way at all. And it took Breakin about a good 30 minutes to get that baby's hair done. It took her a good 30 minutes to get that baby's hair out. And that baby was crying. Malia was crying and everything. I felt so bad for her. I did. I really felt bad for that little girl because I know that hurt, right? But if you were combing her hair every day and taking care of her every day, her hair wouldn't have been naughty like that. It wouldn't have been natty like that. Okay, like that is what I'm trying to say. Instead of being online talking shit about people, kids, and all this other shit, you need to be taking care of your actual kids. Like that's what you need to be doing. You need to be taking care of your kids. Okay, honey. I take care of mine, and mine are grown, by the way. I only got one minor child. He said, have no worries at all, cuz I got your bail covered. Y'all be out in 40 minutes tops. 40, right? Like Z-Ray says, my bail bond game too strong, okay? He said, yeah, she can't say that BS and turn around and say she's a victim. Facts, okay? He said, I recall all the vile crap that desperate, filthy alley cat said about your daughter and son. It was gutter trash shit. Keep dragging this tramp. Exactly, and sure fucking will. He said, facts, don't need no money, no co-signers, nothing. nothing, right? He said, Danny ain't going to be there. Exactly. You know, he ain't stupid. The fuck? Stark, you said Iron Man's cousin. Does Tony know anything about this? Yo, y'all be cracking me up. Y'all are hilarious. You said, thanks, Muslim. Inshallah. You said, why would he be inserting himself into this? Exactly. Like, is he dumb or slow or what? Like, I know he ain't that slow, man. Like, come on now. You said, I'll be surprised if she even goes live. I wouldn't be. She's just such a narcissistic-minded type person. I wouldn't be surprised at all if she would attempt to go live with some man in the background acting like he's Danny, or even with Danny, and Danny's just like sitting there like he don't even know what the fuck she's talking about, right? He said, honest people was asleep. I wasn't, but honest people were, right? Respectable hoes don't use sex work as an insult, even if it were true. She's an embarrassment to good hoes everywhere. Trifling working girl. Okay, honey? Shit. He said, Clark, good question. He said, okay, I did try to adjust that for you guys. I appreciate you being in the building. You said that ended with a hard ER. What didn't it? She said nigger. She did not say nigga. She said nigger. You guzzling the cum and dicks of these niggers. Nasty bitch. Trifling asshole. Out here calling us niggers and all this other shit. This bitch is, man, Alan, wait till Alan hear this shit. I know Alan's sleep right now, honey. He over there on the West Coast, okay? I know he over there asleep right now. But Alan, when he get up and hit this motherfucking shit right here and hear that ER, oh, he about to make a whole live stream over Breaking the Culture today. I know he gonna go in on that bitch. I know Alan gonna go in on that bitch, man. I know he gonna go in. You said Muslim. I mean, this has nothing to do with him. And if I was a businessman, woman, with his supposed clients, I wouldn't be part of anything like this. She would have to figure it out herself, okay? And he has major clients, guys. Major clients. I can't see him involving himself in such a silly ass YouTube battle like this. I really can't. That's why he hasn't yet, right? I mean, literally, Daryl Moore, she said the same thing about him, that Danny was after him, and Danny's taking him to court, and Danny is so upset, and Danny, oh, y'all gonna see some shit. I'm gonna show y'all, okay? We're going to the next Vixen Chronicles we do. I am going to show you guys proof of that, okay? So how she actually tries to claim that Danny wants this and Danny does that. Yeah, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. I ain't gonna give it away yet, but I'm gonna let y'all know that this bitch has definitely said that in the past, okay, for sure. So I don't think he would be that dumb, right? Does this bitch know anything about SSI or TANF? You can't live off of this, right? Like, what? What? Like, I wish I had it that easy, y'all, that I could just get a SSI check and we just living off of this shit and everything is just doing, we just great. We out here eating steaks and lobster every night and shit. Like, bitch, like what? But that's that stereotypical shit that she be talking, right? That stereotyping of Black women. All the innuendos that she said in that video were so racist. It was crazy. It was so fucking racist. Like, I can't even think of anything else to say about it. colorist and racist, literally. That's just, it is what it is. And you can be both, okay? Like, shit. You said, right, Stephanie Collins. And I appreciate you, Alma, being in the building. You said, I remember one of my older friends applying for SNAP between pension and SSA. They got $8. Yo, that is hilarious. I can't believe the state even took the time to send anybody $8 in food stamps. Yeah. Oh my God, that is so funny. That is too funny. I needed that fucking laugh. Clap, clap. That is hilarious. I needed that laugh. That is so hilarious. Oh my God, that is too hilarious. He said, okay, so there's a legal problem. She just introduced here. She just invited communication with you. Harassment is legally defined as unwanted contact, but she's asking you to hit the link. Exactly, girl. In the middle of the night at that, right? So I'm harassing you, but you asking me to come and hit the link and talk to you. Like, which one is it? Do you want me to harass you or not? Like, or not? Like, which one are we doing here? You want me to harass you? Like, the fuck? Like, I'm confused, honey. Right? She can't ask you to talk to her and also claim harassment. Exactly. So now I got proof of that too, right? While she out here, oh, Your Honor, she's harassing me. Oh yeah. Is there, you sure? Okay, because you out here asking me to come harass you. Okay, shit. What the fuck you talking about? Talking about my kids and all this other shit, girl. Shit. Brown Sugar, I appreciate you being in the building. You said, isn't she the one who has to pay child support? Yeah, she's supposed to pay $110 a month. We'll get into that in a future video on the Vixen Chronicles. But yeah, she has to pay $110 a month for Michael. And I don't know if Aiden has a case or not, but I do know that Michael does. And it's also only $110 a month. And she's never paid it. She's never paid it, guys. Like, she just don't pay. She just doesn't. And she has a very difficult time keeping a job too, because of her condition, right? Well, we'll talk about those things in a future video. Okay. But yeah, she does definitely supposed to be paying child support. She can't find them. Was she looking, child? No, she wasn't even looking. Now I guess she's looking for them because we're talking about them over here in this sector, okay? And in the church sector and in other sectors as well. You said that's an odd way to phrase that. Mm-hmm. You said, why would an older woman lie like that? It makes no sense. And she named, right. She has that tattoo on her arm too. This bitch is going straight to hell for denying her own blood. Exactly. Like, denying that they even exist. That is ridiculous. Who does that? That's just crazy. You say, hey to Alma. You say, hey to Brown Sugar. You say, hey to Brown Sugar. You said, Stephanie Collins and Muslim. You said, good morning to Brown Sugar and Clark. And you said, hey. You said, great morning to you. And you said, peace. You said, AAS is clearly setting this girl up. I know people that's ready to take this to another level and doesn't give a damn. This is what I was telling her yesterday. I was like, yo, Anti, you are setting this bitch up, because what is happening is there are people that are ready. They are like literally putting it together, literally like showing me shit. Like you have no idea, guys. Y'all have no idea, okay, how deep this is, okay? And I'm not making this shit up or nothing. There are people that are in other sectors and everything that don't give a fuck about this bitch. They don't give a fuck about this sector. They don't give a fuck about this drama. They don't care about none of that shit. All they want is her. That's it. They don't give a fuck about me and her beef. They don't care about none of that. They don't even care what she said about my kids. They don't care about none of that. They just want her. Do y'all understand the scale, the level of this, guys? Like, I need y'all to understand how big this is. This is not me making this up. I'm not lying. I'm not trying to, make this bigger than really what it really is. No. You have no idea, okay? And like I said, I don't care, right? I'm at the point where I don't give a fuck because I told her to leave me the fuck alone. I've had people knocking on my back door for this shit for a couple months. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, I've had people just like, yo, I got this, I got that. Yo, this bitch is, yo, let me tell you this. Yeah, well, we prepared for this. We going, and I'm like, what? It ain't even that deep. You understand? This is what I'm saying, right? But now I'm just like, fuck it. Let all the fucking dogs loose on the bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm letting all the motherfucking dogs off the fucking chain. I don't care anymore what happens to her. I don't care. You have no idea who is locked and loaded and ready to prosecute this woman for shit that she has, for crimes that she has committed against them. Okay? Scams and other things that this bitch has done. Y'all have no idea. I've only showed y'all the surface. I haven't shown y'all, we haven't dug deep yet. This is the beginning of the Vixen Chronicles. I'm not done. I told y'all I got a lot more. The scams that I showed y'all ain't shit on what I got. Okay? So all I'm saying is, AAS, you need to leave that girl alone. Because you about to have her in some shit that she can't get out of. Real nigga shit. Okay? And like I said, if the shit that I know, or what I'm seeing, if I can substantiate what I have seen, this bitch about to do some major time. She's not just going to go to jail and get out overnight. That's not what's going to happen with her. She's going to do time. Like time. Okay? She might get out until her court date. And then when she goes back to court, and that's if they let her, because she's a flight risk. Okay? Like, you have no idea the charges that are on this girl, the stuff that she is facing. You have no idea, AAS. You have no idea who your friends are. You be doing this shit for YouTube clout and motherfuckers YouTube beef, and you think this is all YouTube. This is real life. You are affecting this girl's life. And I don't care. I don't care, really. You know, but I'm just letting you know how deep this really goes. How deep this really is. You have no idea. I'm not making this up. Yeah. There are people that are in my inbox, that are in my emails. They are in my Instagram. They are everywhere. They are in my Facebook. They have found me, and they are giving me info on what they are prepared to do because they are sick of this bitch. They don't even care about anything going on with me and her or anything happening and none of that. They just want her. That's all. You have no idea. No idea. He said, hello, babes. He said, Clark, great morning, doll, baby. He said, I can show Ford model pictures breaking. A real model here, 5'11" too, sweetheart. I am a real model from the past, but it's on my resume. Exactly. She don't got nothing on. You can even look at her LinkedIn. And there's nobody even gives her any backing, no credentials, no nothing on this quote unquote modeling that she allegedly does. I hate to say this because it's classist, but no one would have a model with their tattoo so prominent in the picture on a fashion shoot. Okay? How about that? Right? They just fucking her. These photographers be fucking her. That's what be happening. He said, I think I was in Darrell's chat when this went on and I didn't fuck with her. He said, Brown Sugar, you are a whole foot taller than me. Hey, we on lock. I appreciate you, bro, for being in the building. Shout out to you. He said, hey, we on lock. He said, Stephanie Collins, we are tall. Average height for women is 5'0". So I am above average in height. So happy high waters are back in style. And they have tall business clothes with New York and Company. He said, what the F, but breaking around here worried about this BS on here. Comb that baby's hair, right? I hate people that don't own their kids. I will pay for it, girl, right? You will pay for it, girl, exactly. It don't make no sense. Like, I'm telling you, I was there. I remember when she was trying to comb Malia's hair out. Malia was crying and everything. It was so bad, y'all. I felt so bad for that baby. Like, oh my God, I did. It took her a good 30 minutes to get that baby's hair done. Real shit, y'all. And then finally, we took her to go see her friend. He says she did the same thing to me and mine. and mine's child, but me and mine has her kids. She likes to use mental terms and diagnoses, but get a bachelor's degree first. She diagnosed me and mine with Munchausen syndrome. And it's funny, don't it seem like she has that? Let me go ahead and look up Munchausen syndrome. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. Let me put you guys on the timer real quick. I got to check on my son because he has to go this morning. So bear with me just a moment, guys. I'm going to play a quick timer. We'll play Aiden. Okay, we'll play Aiden.
Although I never met her, my son will come home and talk about this young woman and a baby. But she has a son that's older than my grandson. His name is Aiden. And Aiden lives with his great-grandmother because the great-grandmother had helped her grandson get custody, and then he ended up running off leaving that baby with his grandmother. So this baby is older than Junior. He would be about 14 right now.
So she has another child older than your grandson?
Yeah, I met Aiden. I met him when he was little.
Wait, so Aiden is Andrea's older?
His name is Aiden Montgomery.
So you got that's
Andrea's older son?
Okay, guys, my bad. I just had to go check on, make sure my son had already left. Okay, so yeah, so let's look up this Munchausen syndrome real quick. Okay, she did say that about me and mine. Okay, and again, I am not a doctor, not a psychiatrist. I cannot diagnose anyone, but what I can do is research, right? So let's take a look at that real quick. Okay, so Munchausen syndrome is a mental condition in which a person repeatedly seeks medical attention for falsified, exaggerated, or self-inflicted physical symptoms. A mental condition in which a person repeatedly seeks medical attention for another person for symptoms that are falsified, exaggerated, or deliberately induced. Okay, so I don't think either one of them have that shit, really. Yeah. Well, she does exaggerate, shit that she's going through. You know what I mean? Like pretend to be in pain, exaggerate symptoms, fake symptoms, including psychological symptoms, poison themselves with chemicals, infect themselves with unclean substances, tamper with diagnostic tests, for instance, contaminate a urine sample with sugar or blood. Okay, so I don't know about her having anything like that. I do want to look up narcissism, though. Narcissistic personality disorder. Let's look that up real quick. Okay, so let's and shout out to Darrell because he actually did something on. He actually did a show on narcissistic personality disorder because he said that there is traits in regards to narcissistic personality disorder, but there also comes with, it's not just, you can't just diagnose somebody with that. It has to be a lot of other things that come into play when you do actually diagnose. And he said he's only run across 3 of all the years that he's been in this field. He's only run across 3 people that truly were narcissistic, and they were 3 white men. That's what he said. All right, so I just want you to keep that in mind when we're talking about narcissism, because this is an expert that was speaking on this, right? But he said that people can tend to have certain, tendencies and different things like that. But again, he has run across only 3 people that he has diagnosed with that disorder, okay? So, sense of self-importance, preoccupied with power, beauty, or success, entitled, can only be around people who are important or special, interpersonally exploitive for their own gain, arrogant, lack empathy, must be admired. These all seem like everything that she is, right? Like self-importance, preoccupied with power and beauty or success, entitlement, always acting like she's around all these important people all the time, interpersonally exploitive for her own gain, arrogant, lacks empathy, and has the need to be admired. These are all her. Like, girl, shit, like that really described her. Those are the 9 traits of narcissistic personality disorder. Okay, like literally, that's what I think she's actually suffering from. I don't know. I could be wrong. I am not a psychiatrist to be able to say, but I definitely think that where there's smoke, there's fire, and it seems to me like she has some issues here going on with alleged narcissism. But I do remember her saying that about Myanmar, and I don't think Myanmar suffers from that. I bet her ass knows all about welfare, and she just scored being a baby mama, nothing more or less. Baby Mama Chronicles, okay? Child. That's it, right? You said, why is she always picking with black people from sector to sector? It don't make no sense, girl. And then calling us niggers on top of that. I played that earlier. So if y'all missed that, y'all got to go back and check that out. Because Breaking the Culture is out here talking about niggers. She said to you, how hard you are out here, honey, when she called herself talking shit about me. You say, y'all have me screaming while working, child. Drop your cash app. Okay. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate that. So my cash app is tpre43. And there that is for you. Appreciate that. So there you go. All right. All right. Let me get back up here to the comments, y'all. You said, yeah, honey. She definitely know all about that welfare, honey. Yes. He said, she's always picking from people sector to sector. You said, at T, my friend, and I still laugh at that. People hate applying for SNAP, etc. At least the people I know. Yeah, girl. I wish I could though. We have a lot of income in our household, so I can't. Ain't nobody giving me no food stamps nowhere, right? I haven't got food stamps in years. Probably, I don't even know. I used to get them though. I used to get a lot of them too. Because I had a big family, you know what I mean? So, but no, I didn't, I haven't had that shit in years, girl. Shit. Shit. I remember I used to be able to get WIC and food stamps and all that stuff at the same time, girl. Shit, honey. We was eating real good in this motherfucker, okay? But I've never lacked in food and stuff anyway. I've always had, that kind of stuff just kind of come to me, I remember my mom, when she was still in Delaware, I remember she used to do, she used to have these contracts where she's an Eastern Star. So she used to do a lot of community work as well. And she had these contracts with with Food Lion and with the Acmes. And they used to give her like all this extra stuff. And she would go and take it to the churches and give it away and go and give it to people and stuff like that. And she was bringing me this food and all kind of, like, I never lacked for food. That is definitely a thing. Never lacked in food and any of that shit, man. Like, for sure. We didn't, because I always had some kind of resources like that. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. And then I'm always giving away too. So when you give and you give away like that, it just comes back naturally, right? It just happens. Like, there's just seeds that I've sown in so many spaces that the earth just gives back, because I've sown so much, right? But yeah, honey, that SNAP thing, that $8, I am cracking the fuck up, man. I gotta tell somebody that shit. You said, Clark, you have me spitting out my orange juice. You said, Amma, because people don't know that she has a pattern of going from sector to sector attacking Black people. Yeah, I had no idea. And I think the people that were trying to warn me didn't even know the scale either. They didn't realize how big this was, right? How grand of a scale this was. You said, you are telling the truth. People are tired of this late. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. You said, hi, Clark. You said, eyes, if you want those warrants to stick, let me know DC style. I know a couple of detectives, not play detectives in DC. I'm not playing. Right. Mm-hmm. You said brown sugar, LOL. You said Clark can buy some food, can buy Can buy some food stamps. Munchausen syndrome is when you use your kids for attention. Okay. You said brown sugar girl. When my friend told me I had never heard that, we couldn't stop laughing. On a serious note, though, a lot of seniors only get $23 because of their SSA. That's a damn shame, man. That is it. What am I going to do with 20? What am I going to do with that's? What am I going to do with that? Like, that's only going to feed me for lunch. Like, I can't do anything with $8 for sure. Okay, you said interesting. The Munchausen syndrome and the narcissistic personality, right? You said, "OMG, that's sad for the elderly." Yes, it is, child. And that is my Cash App right there. You said brown sugar baby. One of my friends work at a senior center. Some are really struggling. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. You said the J people they have a room in New York just for them. That's a secret. It is facts. You said Clark, that's sad. Yeah, it is. All right, guys, listen, I'm actually going to get out of here. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And I know I got a little emotional, but I definitely do over my kids, right? They come first. They are first and foremost, and I will fight for them. Okay. I will put you in the dirt over them. I have no problem with that at all. Okay. But I've learned how to slow down, and to just allow the universe to just do what it do. Right. And I am where I am now in life. I am that I am too. And I recognize my power. And, this is what I'm going to, I'm within perfect right to use. And that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I don't want to keep talking too much about the situation with my kids, because that is why that's just bothers my soul. Right. But you guys understand why I am coming for her and why I am putting her on Front Street and I'm putting this information out here, because I don't want anybody else to go through this shit. And this shit is just nuts. Right. And to understand fully, why this is happening. This is not just some YouTube little cat fight. No, this is real life. This is some real bullshit. Okay. So anyway, I appreciate all of you for being in the building. Make sure that you guys do hit the like button on the way out. And guys, I will talk to you guys later, guys. And peace, guys. Thank you again for watching.